are going live. And we are live.
Yay!
So let's see if everything is working, no?
Hola!
Hi Sandra, hi Eric. Yeah, YouTube has this new emojis in the chat. They're very nice. Okay, so let's just see if we get a little bit more people to come right now.
Yeah, just wait. I say like wait just a couple minutes.
How are you doing? How are you guys doing today? We have plenty of music to listen today.
Yeah.
I hope you're ready for that.
Am I allowed to re on the stream?
Okay, so this is our second episode. So we actually before we are going to have this like once a month, but then we actually received several comments about this schedule, that it's better to do that more often than once a month. So that's why we decided to do that like twice a month, every 2 weeks. And here we are. So today we have plenty of different tracks. We have some chill tracks, we have ambient, we have future garage, we have some cinematic stuff as well. We have some ambient cinematic, and we have just chill out and chill step. So actually, again, we have a variety today.
Definitely. No screamo. We have no screamo.
What kind of screamo? What is a screamer?
Just kidding. Yeah.
Joke.
Screamo. Yes. Yes. He's kidding. Like we would listen to screamo music. Come on, Em. Come on.
Okay. So it's 4 minutes. Let's see if more people come, but we still can start to listen to first track while we're still waiting. And this is from Endless Leopard. Actually, I did not hear this artist before, and it's actually pretty nice ambient track. Hi Zephyr, how are you doing? So let's start from this one called Deep Blue U, and let's see what we have here. So I'm playing, and I hope that you all can hear everything. We already checked, but just in case. So how was it? I think it's beautiful chill ambient track, and it's like some flying vibes. And also I noticed some rhythmic pattern is little bit, you know, like interesting, like it's not even. And it sounds like
Yeah.
da 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 da.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I like how
Yes,
it builds really well. I feel like the melody is fairly simplistic, but I really like the builds and the layering of her sounds. I thought she did great. The fact that she only has a few songs out and I mean, she doesn't have many followers at all either. I was like, wow, she makes some pretty cool stuff, you know?
Yeah, she does not have many followers because maybe she just started, I believe, this year. That's what I understood from her profiles. We actually were wondering today, yesterday, I mean, if she is she. Yeah, and we checked her Instagram and such, and we understood that, yeah, it's she. So,
like 98.7% sure it's a she.
Yeah, yeah.
Ish.
So definitely some new artists maybe here, and it was nice to hear such a beautiful production and such a beautiful track.
Definitely.
I really loved how simple that song was. Yeah, because yes, it was simple, yes, but it was very nicely done. Almost sounded like 6/4. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Right. So actually, guys, we are not revealing the full track list in the beginning of our streams, and just keep in mind that I will update track list and all links to all artists in the end of the stream and description to this video, and it will stay there, and you can always come back and check every artist we had here. No, we are not playing random tracks. We pick them beforehand and we listen to them, and we want to share it with you as well.
Yeah, so Anna picked 6 and then I picked 6, and then we kind of, and then based off of kind of the genres and the sounds, Anna kind of put together a playlist so that we get the different variations kind of throughout the stream.
Yeah, we also try to pick some unknown artists as well, maybe some new artists as well as bigger artists too, and we pick recent releases from them, so it's like 1 month, 2 months before.
Yeah.
So yes, track list will be updated in the end of the stream, so you can check all of them later. Next one we have today is Electus with Wicked Paradise.
Yay!
So Simplicity Wizard, as Eminus said.
Yes.
Привет, Nina.
Hi, Nina.
Very
So,
interesting harmony. says
I
Dimatis.
totally dug that song. I felt like I was transported back to like 2012 or 2013 with that. Just those super
really?
classic chill step vibes.
Yeah, so I can hear this classic chill step. He released it just 8 days ago, right?
Yeah, it wasn't
so
long. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's new release. Alright, so we will switch to something more lyrical. And this time it's Oscuro with his latest release. Wait for me. I mean, maybe not the latest one, but just recent one. And let's listen. So, oh, wow, the player here. So yeah, it was a very cool
Yes.
track from Oscuro. So I love this piano intros, and
Yeah.
actually I love pianos that he used
Yeah.
in his productions. So I'm wondering what kind of VST he's using for that.
Right.
Yes.
You know what else too? I love in that second drop how it's still very future garage, but it almost sounds like deep house or something. You know, like that,
Yeah.
because that beat change up. I was like, ooh, I totally dig this. I loved it.
Yeah, and his middle section, you see, it's quite long, as you can
Right.
see in the SoundCloud as well. We can see this middle section is a little bit prolonged. It's very nice. It's very
Yeah.
nice. Oscuro always has some very nice future garage, ambient, chill tracks. Yeah, I really like
Definitely.
his work.
Yeah.
All right, so
I hope everybody else was head swaying too. It was not just me.
Yeah. Eminus say, why do I have a feeling I'm dropping a sub follow to every artist on these streams? And actually that's what you should do, because it's actually the meaning of the streams, guys, to present some artists that you maybe never heard of before, and also to present this artist to new listeners for them. So
Your nos, you spilled your nos. Okay.
alright, so now we
Wow.
have
Yes.
Dark Chill Step from Snowzard and Kyon Grey, sorry. So it's a collab.
Yes.
So, was there violence? Sorry. How do you say violin? Violin, right?
What?
I mean, okay. Yeah, I love the piano melody actually in this one. It sounds nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I like how it was really kind of deep and atmospheric, but it definitely still had kind of like chill step vibes. And to Kojak's point, I loved the snare in that. It was like very like clappy and thick. I liked it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, strings. Yes.
Daniel, your cat is playing with my wires. If you would like to come get her.
Muffin says, I love the vibe on this track and how this keeps the time. Yes.
So, let's see. Yes, very vibey, good atmosphere. Yeah, I really liked that one. I thought it was really well done.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is both of them, I mean Snowzard. Does he make music for a long time already or not yet?
I know he's been making it for a little while. I'm not entirely sure how long. He actually has quite a few new songs out. And I just picked this one because I did like the vibe of it and I felt like it was a little bit different than some of the other ones that we had had. But his other stuff's very good too. And to Carrick's point, no, you're not going to get to see the pro. Daniel did not come downstairs. He sent Abigail, and she's creeping right over there. Where's the cat? She must have gone back out there. She's trying to get the cat. But yeah, lately though, his stuff, it's like his stuff's just been getting better and better too though. And he's super nice and easy to talk to, and I really liked this one, so I snatched it for us. Yeah.
All right, next one we have Wane of Summer. Came back with his ambient music this time in May. So he just recently released this very nice track called See Me Through, and we really loved it. Let's listen. So it was Wane of Summer with his ambient track See Me Through. So I really love, you know, actually in the picture really fits this music as well. So I can imagine the night time with this music, and you know, it's like clear sky with the stars. And I also love how he uses guitars in his productions. They
I know when that
so
guitar
real.
comes in, it does. When that guitar comes in and there's that nice like change up, like melodic change up, it's great. And also because, I mean, this track's what, 4 minutes and 5 seconds, and literally like at least 3.5 minutes of this track is like full of sound. You know what I mean? Like it's so thick and full, and yet those instrument change ups, man, it's like you could just listen and I loved it.
Yes, you can listen without stopping. Actually, it's very, very nice. Very nice work, Sander. Thank you so much for this music.
Thank you.
I always love when you produce some ambient, you know that. Yeah.
Just throwing that out there. Hint, hint.
Yeah.
That was an ugly wing. I don't know what that was. Ignore me. Just ignore me.
You're fine.
I haven't had enough coffee yet.
So actually, guys, just a reminder that we will update full track list of this episode in the end of our stream. So after the stream ends, you can see all information about every track we play here, and all links to all artists. So next one, Sapphieros with Spirit. So it's some future garage, right? Let's check it out. So very nice. Very nice, you
Yes.
know, makes me feel good and very easy, if I can say so.
Yeah. Easy, definitely. And I like how, like Eminus said, Wayne said, it's very simplistic, and yet, like the vocal chops, the beat, like with all of it together, it's just so like chill. I loved it.
Yeah, and it's
I loved
very
everything
flowing.
about it. Yeah.
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 Yeah, very nice. Hi, Madalena. Welcome to
Hello.
our stream. Thanks for coming. Yeah, so, and since we have some variety here, today actually, the next one is very interesting as well. This is the Ambientalist, and I actually found his newest release, Call of the Wind ambient version, and then I go back and check his original version of Call of the Wind, this song that he released 17 days ago. It was something so unusual for him, so I just really wanted to share it. It's something really that he does not do usually. Let's listen.
Right. It's kind of out of for him, but it's cool.
You know, it starts like an ambient first,
Yeah.
but then situation changes. You will see. Yeah, so it was Call of the Wind. Sorry guys, because the bot here is actually messing up with the chat. So sorry about that, because actually I already removed him, this bot. He did not supposed to do that, but he still continue.
Well, he likes our music so much. And I thought, he's like, I want to be in the chat too, so...
Yeah, you know,
yeah.
And actually I already removed him from my permissions, and he is not there anymore, but he still continue like a ghost, you know. Message deleted, message deleted.
Something like that.
Yeah, sorry about that. I will just check it out. So anyway, yes, it was very unusual track for the Ambientalist, and I really liked how it turns out. And it's a bit like cinematic vibe, because this male vocals and because of the strings as well. But also I feel it's like sci-fi vibes here.
Yeah.
Maybe because of this synth sounds as well. So it's really cool, really interesting combination of these sounds and genres in this one. I still think
I really liked it. See my finger, everybody? Sorry about that. Yeah, that's my concentrating face, by the way. Anyway, no, I really liked it. I loved the cinematic build of it. It was very different than his usual stuff, which was really, really cool. The drums, you know, the drum pattern he had going was really cool. It was like intense. I liked it. Liked it a lot.
Yeah.
The Ambientalist. Me too. I thought that too, Eminus. That he has like the most clever name. Like ambient and then like mentalist. Ambientalist.
Yeah, something like
that. It was good. I was like, dude, that was clever. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Alright, so now we have some different track. It's chill. Some very nice chill track from Ambyion and Shockline, named Floating. Let's check it out. Meanwhile, I will still check my settings for this bot, guys. Please do not be discouraged from chatting, because I already deleted him. So don't worry about him anymore. Okay, let's check this one out. Yeah, so the name of this song is very, it fits the music very well. So it's floating. Yeah, very, very nice. Chill track.
Definitely.
I really liked it.
I would say you definitely feel like you're floating.
Yes.
The vocals with it, the progression, the drum progression. That bass, my goodness, that bass and that tinkly melody. Oh, I just loved it. Like, and Shockline, I haven't heard a lot of Ambyion stuff, but I've heard a few of Shockline, and he can really put some good chill and like ambient type stuff out. I really liked these two together. I thought it was really cool. And as for the tremolo being mathematical, I almost wonder if it was probably set on a timer, but yeah, it was so great. You know, like the whole thing, I don't know. It was very, it made you feel surreal almost, I felt like. So yeah, floating was very,
yeah,
it's very on point, I think.
It's very like very well balanced, so I can hear everything: vocals, piano, bass.
Yeah.
All of this comes together very nicely.
Definitely, yeah.
Yes.
What do you guys think? Magical, even, yeah, I like that.
Drum work is lovely too. Yeah, like I said, everything is very, very, very well balanced here.
Good night, Zipper.
Good night, Zephyr. Thanks for coming to our stream. Okay. So the next one, actually not only Ambientalist came up with something unusual for him, but also Eminus just recently released his cinematic orchestral track. It was also very unusual for him. So let's see what he has here. And this ending, you know, how he drops it, and like, bum.
I know, like, mic drop.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so it was very, very nice to hear Eminus in cinematic orchestral stuff, and I hope he will continue to practice in this, because actually I think it turned out very, very well, and I love how it's built and how it comes to this piano melody. You know, it's very beautiful.
Yeah, definitely. The build was awesome, and all those like layering movements and sounds, you know, like when each, like those strings start coming in, and then that gorgeous piano melody, so simple, and then that guitar there at the end, and I'm just like, I love it, and then and you're like, oh, that was epic.
Yes, that was epic, absolutely. Great musical.
Good job, Em. That was a very nice first cinematic. That's pretty great.
Yeah. So, yeah, there are definitely some emotions here. I mean, a very deep track, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
Epicness. I love it. Wayne's getting really good at these nicknames.
Yeah. Alright, so next track for today we have Dimatis, released 12 days ago. It's called Two Ways, and this is melodic dubstep. that was some cool change, like in, after 50% of the track, right?
Right.
Yeah, it was unexpected and really like fresh, something fresh in one track is going on, you know, till the end.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought the same thing. And I really liked too how in his like choruses or drops, you know, you had those highs come in and it sounded really nice and full and thick, but then like towards the end, especially of the first one, how he kind of dropped those highs out, you know, about like 3/4 of the way through, you really could just hear that like melody and the bass and the kick. That's a nice kick, by the way. I really liked the kick in that song.
Yes, yes.
And I liked his like slappy snare too. I really liked that. So he got me on that one. I was sold.
Yeah, definitely very nice track. We have 2 more for today. And the next one, it's from Aurora Night. I actually also did not hear about this artist before, and he released this track Silence 10 days ago, and something interesting about this track I found. So what he says about it is that get ready for an epic chill out track that will take you to a magical enchanted place, and let's listen. Yes, so I also thought that these whispery vocals were really great addition to this track. That's what made this track quite unusual. I mean, not standard, and yeah, I really love this addition.
Yeah, me too. I thought it was very like calming sounding, you know?
Yes.
Just very relaxing. I liked the name Silence with the like the whispery backtrack. Man, that was cool. It was different. I liked it. It gives me some ideas.
Yes.
Whispery ideas. Whisper. I liked it. It was great.
Yeah, Yeah. So it was Aurora Night with his track Silence. And we have one more for today. It's a collaboration between Idenline and Kate Melody. And what I figured, I think they're both from Russia. Both artists. That's what I figured.
I wouldn't be surprised. I think that I know Idenline is. I'm not sure about Kate, but I'm assuming so, because I'm pretty sure Kate's vocals were used on one of his previous songs.
Yeah.
Your Time, which is one of my favorite Idenline songs. So I'm pretty sure her vocals are the vocals he used on that song.
Yeah, and I checked her profiles in Wiki. It looks like she's like a pop singer of some Russian songs,
Yeah.
and she sometimes
Awesome.
collaborate with this artist as well. So, yeah, but
Awesome.
we have something beautiful here in the end of our stream. Some very
Yes.
chill and very beautiful track. Let's hear that.
Yes.
Absolutely wonderful ending for our stream today, right?
I know. I was like, when I heard this song, I was like, no, I don't want it to be over.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah, I also loved it, and how vocal sounds here, and production, and the melody, and actually everything. It's very, very nice.
Yeah.
I can feel it. Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
gorgeous track.
Yeah. Honestly, I know that it was like a shorter track, and I felt like maybe in a way that was a good way to go about it. I mean, you can always re-listen, listen to it more than once.
Yes.
That's what I did. But I thought it was super groovy the entire track, which is what I loved about it. Even with the change ups, and like you had that like bass kind of section in the middle that was just very like, I mean, honestly, almost like seductive sounding, but like in a very like relaxed way. I loved it. Her vocals are like I loved them. It's great.
Yeah. And the cover art is very interesting as well, you see? It's like...
Yeah.
It's something very creative here. Yeah, I also enjoyed it much. So, it was 12 tracks for today. You see? Yeah, we already finished them all. I mean, finished listening to them all. And guys, I just remind you that I will update track list in the description to this video right now, just after we finish the stream. And you can find all links to all artists in under this video very soon. Thank you so much. Thank you, Muffin, for coming. Thank you, Wane of Summer. Thank you, Zephyr. Thank you, Daniel. The best 1 hour of the day.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank
we
you,
glad-
everybody. It was
we're glad
fun.
that
It's
you
like
liked it.
we all just get to like hang out and listen to music together.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
cool.
blast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we will
Yeah.
come back in around 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
let's see what future 2 weeks will bring us in music, so we can choose some new tracks. It's very exciting. I really like to do that, actually. And thank you, Michelle, to join me in this venture as well.
I love it. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody.
Okay, guys. Thank you so
Till next
much.
time.